Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Captain Rick Sullivan speaking to you from my office up here near the bridge. And I have a very important announcement regarding the weather conditions that are deteriorating around the island nation of Fiji. Unfortunately, this is going to affect our voyage across to Lautoka and Suva. There is a tropical depression, and I'm pointing up on the screen over here, just north of Fiji, that has developed, and you see the blue area around the yellow. Those are normal kind of conditions that we've been experiencing on the way up to this part of the world so far. Tomorrow, if we were to continue over to Lautoka, we would get into the yellow. Now the yellow is indicating much higher wave conditions, and it would be probably up to 5 meters, if not more, if I was to go across over to Lautoka. Going into Lautoka would be dangerous, considering the change and what the forecast is. If I was to go into Lautoka, if you look over here is the port forecast, Lautoka is going to have over 50 knots of wind on the 15th, and that would be the day that we're scheduled to get into Lautoka. It would be impossible to maneuver this ship with those kinds of wind conditions, and it would be pouring rain as well. So I've taken the decision to keep all of you safe. Certainly not going to do anything to risk the ship or your safety. What we're going to do, we're going to have to change the itinerary, and we're going to be heading up now up to Port Vila in Vanuatu, which is on the screen right over here. So you see I'm going to keep you in the nice blue part of the sea, so we have more comfortable sea conditions, and stay away from the yellow and the orange, which is more dangerous. And certainly it would be too dangerous to go into Lautoka with those wind conditions. If I was to even get over there, unfortunately conditions are deteriorating. As you can see, even on the way over to Suva from Lautoka, nothing has changed. In fact, everything is getting worse. And of course, we would have to come back across that yellow area with maybe 6 or 7 meter sea conditions. So I do not want to risk the ship or your safety, so we're going up to Port Vila on the 15th. And then the day after, which is on the 16th, that would be the day we are supposed to be in Suva. We have booked Mystery Island. That is questionable whether we'll be able to get in or not. It all depends on how the weather pans out. But Mystery Island is right on the edge of the yellow, and that would be the day we're in Mystery Island, which is showing 23 knots of wind, which would be within our capabilities. So at the moment, the forecast is showing that I should be able to get the ship into Mystery Island. From there, we would have a day at sea on the 17th, and then resume the voyage as published to Mare for the 18th, and then for Noumea in New Caledonia on the 19th, before 2 days at sea and back to Sydney on the 22nd. So unfortunately I have to share this news with you, but it is my responsibility to keep all of you safe, keep the ship safe, and at this point it is dangerous to go over to Fiji considering the development of this tropical depression. For Port Vila, if you have any shore excursions booked, for Lautoka, or for Suva, if you had any shore excursions booked, there will be an automatic refund applied to your SeaPass card. So there is no need to come to the shore excursions desk for a refund. However, there will be tours available for both Port Vila and for Mystery Island. I just want to repeat myself. The shore excursions you may have booked for Lautoka and for Suva, there will be an automatic refund to your SeaPass cards. Therefore, there is no need to go to the shore excursions desk for your refund. And my team are now working on tours, what tours will be available for Port Vila and Mystery Island. Obviously, we don't have to change the clocks anymore either, so we're going to take the clocks back an hour tonight. So we're going to go back to our normal time, so you all get an extra hour's sleep tonight. And I will also make another announcement, make an announcement at noon, and my team will be prepared to answer any other questions you might have. So unfortunately, Lautoka and Suva have to be cancelled due to a tropical depression that's affecting the area and giving very strong winds and high seas. And my responsibility to all of you is to keep you safe. And the way to do that is to cancel Fiji and head up to Port Vila. Thank you for your attention and have a wonderful evening. Captain Rick signing out.